Before birth, a baby doesn't breathe air. But have you ever wondered how a fetus gets oxygen and nutrients? The answer lies in an extraordinary circulatory system designed to support life in the womb. Let's explore how fetal circulation works. Unlike adults, a fetus doesn't use its lungs to oxygenate blood. Instead, everything the baby needs comes from the mother's blood supply via the placenta. Oxygen and nutrients travel through the umbilical vein, a vital vessel that connects the baby to the placenta through the umbilical cord. But there's a challenge. The baby's developing liver and lungs aren't ready to process blood like they do after birth. That's where fetal circulation comes in, with 3 special shunts to bypass these organs and ensure oxygen-rich blood reaches where it's needed most. Fetal circulation relies on 3 shunts that help blood bypass certain areas until birth. Oxygenated blood from the umbilical vein reaches the ductus venosus, a shortcut that allows most blood to bypass the liver and flow directly into the inferior vena cava, heading straight for the heart. The foramen ovale is a small flap-like opening between the right and left atria of the heart. Since the lungs are filled with fluid and not in use, this opening allows oxygen-rich blood to skip the right ventricle and go straight from the right atrium to the left atrium. This ensures that the most oxygenated blood reaches the brain and upper body first. Some blood still enters the right ventricle and gets pumped towards the lungs. However, because the lungs are not functional yet, most of this blood is diverted by the ductus arteriosus, which connects the pulmonary artery to the aorta. This bypass prevents unnecessary blood flow to the lungs and ensures that oxygen-rich blood circulates efficiently. Now, let's follow the journey of blood in a fetus. Blood starts at the placenta. Oxygen and nutrients enter the umbilical vein. The ductus venosus bypasses the liver, sending blood straight to the heart. In the heart, some blood goes through the foramen ovale, skipping the lungs and reaching the left atrium. The rest moves into the right ventricle and gets pumped towards the lungs. The ductus arteriosus diverts blood from the pulmonary artery to the aorta, avoiding the lungs. The aorta distributes oxygenated blood to the brain and body. Deoxygenated blood returns through the umbilical arteries back to the placenta for reoxygenation. This cycle repeats until birth, keeping the baby nourished and oxygenated. The moment a baby takes its first breath, everything changes. Key changes that happen at birth. The lungs fill with air, lowering resistance and increasing blood flow. The foramen ovale closes, stopping blood from bypassing the lungs. The ductus arteriosus constricts and seals off, forcing blood into the lungs for oxygenation. The ductus venosus closes, making blood now pass through the liver before entering circulation. These changes ensure that oxygen now comes from the lungs instead of the placenta, completing the transition to normal postnatal circulation. Fetal circulation is an incredible example of how the human body adapts before birth. Understanding these changes is crucial for diagnosing heart defects and ensuring a healthy start to life. If you found this fascinating, share this video with others who'd love to learn.